Hi there. Hi. How are you? Good to see you. My name's Elizabeth Harper. I am here with this week's angel messages. Now, for our angel messages, we have crystals and we have cards. So I'm going to ask you in a moment to select those crystals and select the cards. You may have done that already. What I want to say first is that I have a new course coming up. It's a 44-day meditation journey. It's called Sacred Connections, and it's designed to be live every day for 44 days. We'll be meditating every day to connect with each member on your spirit team. So by the end of 44 days, you'll have a much better idea of how to connect, how to communicate, who's communicating with you, who's on your spirit team, what the energy is, how you can deepen that connection, how you can really hear your guides and your angels and all other beings on your spirit team. It's not quite ready yet to get started. We'll be starting on the 13th of July, to be the day after Mercury goes direct. So we want to be sure that we have that wonderful, fabulous energy with us of Mercury direct communication, the energy of communication. So I hope you'll join me. I hope you'll join us on that journey. And that will be starting on 13th of July, and I will let you know when you can sign up for that. I just wanted to share that with you. My name is Elizabeth Harper. My website is sealwithlove.com, and my wonderful membership is intuitivesoulcircle.com as well. So, lots of you here. Thank you so much for joining me. We have 3 crystals and we have 9 cards. So those 9 cards are put into groups of 3. So we have lots of different ways of connecting with energy that will support you for today, for the week, for the remainder maybe of your lifetime as well, because we're moving through a new vibration, a new phase with this solstice energy, with this solar eclipse, with this 0 degrees Cancer, everything moving in exactly the right direction for change, for huge change. And it's kind of interesting because today when I woke up, I really felt like something has shifted. And it did yesterday as well. It felt like something was moving, almost felt friendlier, the sense of friendlier. But I felt for myself personally that it was like an awakening, like my eyes were open. And it felt like more of a connection. And I'm not just talking about guides and angels, a connection to humans, to people, to animals, to the planet, to everything that's been going on. And I really felt that opening up for myself. So I wonder what you felt for you, what was happening for you. So, hi everyone. Emotional renewal. Yeah, it really felt like emotional renewal. And I had a few emails from my members about feeling very emotional right now. And that's the thing, you know, I think we forget with celestial energy that we're all connected. We're connected to each other, we're connected to the planets, we're connected to the stars, we're connected to the universe, we're connected to this planet, we're connected to the trees and the grass and the flowers and the oceans. We're connected to all the crystals around us. We're connected to everything, everything. So you draw in that energy from everything around you, and it draws energy from you, consciousness from you. So we forget about our connection to everyone, and everything. So it can make us emotional, it can make us feel fatigued, it can make us feel on edge, it can make us feel relaxed and at peace as well, happy. So sometimes, you know, when you feel this going on, it's not always about you, it's about what's going on around you. So it's important to clear and cleanse through your energy if you're feeling something that is painful, hurtful, or just out of alignment with who you are. All right. Okay, so let's get started. I would love for you to connect with one of these crystals. I'm going to show them to you. So we have, they're all green and blue, which is very interesting to me. We'll get onto that. This is green fluorite, Larimar, this is number 2 stone. And then the number 3 stone is Chrysoprase. Look how similar they are. Isn't that interesting? Okay, and we have 9 cards. You can select 3 of those 9 cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Or you can select groupings. So you can select group 1, group 2, or group 3. Whatever feels right for you. What I would love for you to do is call your angels in. Invite your angels in by placing your hands over your heart, just like angel wings. Invite them to guide you to one of the crystals, 3 of the cards, or one of the groupings. So 1, 2, or 3, or 1 to 9, and the 3 crystals. Which one is going to call you at this moment? All right. Good. I can see you getting your crystals and getting your cards. Fabulous. All right. We're going to start with all 3 crystals and the colors of these 3 crystals. Notice green like the planet, blue like the ocean, green like the planet. It was so interesting that these 3 crystals came up, and especially now as we're moving through this shift and through this change. So regardless of what you've chosen, you've connected to the planet. Think about that. So if it's a green stone, like this is the green fluorite, this is very much about that connection to the heart and your connection to the earth, your unity with the earth. This particular stone, the green fluorite, is very much about cleansing. It's cleansing the heart, cleansing through your chakras, opening everything up around you so that you can clear and cleanse it, get rid of things that are just not, they're no longer part of your vibration. So think about that. Look around you at this moment. What is not vibrating with you? What are you not doing that you need to do that will shift this vibration out so that then you can be in this place? Look at that. It's very clear. It has this beautiful clarity to it. So I always feel as if it's like a marble. So you're coming into this place of joy, of happiness. And maybe part of this is about clearing something from your childhood, because it reminds me of marbles from childhood, this stone. And you know what? You might not find that in a book, that it's about clearing and cleansing your childhood, but I feel that that's what's coming up with this particular stone. And it's a beautiful clarity that's there. So it may be that something from your childhood is coming up to be cleared, but it also might be that something is coming up and you didn't think about it this way before, and now you are. So there's clarity that's coming in, something from the past. And again, if you think of that with this clarity and green, it's about the heart. So it could be about relationships that were there before and now they're coming up. That memory is coming up for you to understand things from a different perspective. So if we think of that as your next step and into your future as well, this can be about bringing in the right tribe for you, the right people, the right relationships that are moving to that heart level. On that heart level, it's beautiful energy of the heart. Where were you before this heart level? Were you in your mind? Were you scattered? Were you focused on the root chakra? Where were you before you came into this heart level? Think about that. Right, we have 3 cards in our first grouping. Did you choose the first grouping or one of the 3 cards? So this is number 1, 2, 3. Did you choose any of those cards? So number 1, this is the Voyager deck. I love this deck. It has lots of images on it. The 9 of Cups. Oh my goodness, this is the Wish card. So if you chose number 1 or you choose a grouping for number 1, then you have the Wish card. When you look at that card, is there anything that speaks to you? Is there an image or a color? Or is there a number? Is there something that is resonating with you at this moment? If there is, let me know what it is and what it means for you. So I am constantly looking at all those glasses filled up with liquid. So I'm feeling like, you know how we say that something is half full or half empty. I'm feeling with this that it's saying that it's full. It's completely full. So with this it's abundance. There is so much abundance for you right now in there. So happiness, growth. You see that growth blossoming. This is wonderful. It's saying that you are opening up. And if we come back to that green fluorite, it's your heart opening up. So maybe you're opening up to receive. And you're saying, yeah, give me some more. Fill that glass up. I'm ready. So you are saying, I am ready for that next step. 9 is a number of completion. So you're letting go of something at the same time as saying, yeah, bring it on. I'm totally ready. What is your wish? Let me know what your wish is. What are you wishing for at this moment? Because we're all here and we're all reading your wish, and so we can bring energy to it as well. That's the wish card. So it says your wishes can come true right now. Second card, this is from our first grouping. Second card is the Emperor. The Emperor. So when you look at that card, what do you see? The Emperor is very powerful, and the Emperor can be a card of new beginnings. It's strength. It's going from maybe this small perspective into a much wider perspective. And when you look at that card, when I look at that card, I was seeing the 4 branches of the tree. So maybe with this, because they're branches, it could be a connection to your family, or it could be a connection, especially as they're rising higher, to your guides, to your angels, or to your loved ones in spirit. It feels like it's ancestral to me. There's an ancestral energy that's here. So relationships are coming in again. Notice that there's a black horse and a white horse, and you are in the middle as the Emperor. So maybe you're seeing things in black and white. Maybe you're understanding things a little bit more, understanding your connection to life, and that is helping you to move forward. So for me, this particular card is saying that there's a bigger perspective for you. You're seeing things, a way forward that will help you to maybe increase your abundance, maybe increase your relationships, maybe increase your connection. There is something about increase, about expansion. So I love that energy. I love that card. It's so beautiful. And look there at the star and the sun and the moon that's coming in. So again, I feel that this is saying there's a new beginning for you, and it's incredibly powerful, especially with the Emperor. Oh, my goodness. All right, card number 3, and this is in our first grouping. This is romance. This is coming from the angels, the romance angels. Now, romance, you might think of that as romance between someone that you are in love with, or that you hope to be in love with, or hope to have a love connection. But that romance may be something else. It could be romancing a new job, a new career. It could be romancing a way to be more abundant. Could be romancing a way to be more healthy, to be healthier. So that romance is not necessarily a partnership with someone that you might have a love interest with. It could be that you're romancing an idea as well. So what would that romance mean for you? This to me is your angels coming in and just saying they love you as well, that we want to be part of your life. So if you are here watching this, then ask your angels to come in to support you right now with your relationships, with your partnerships, with whatever you are in partnership with. And this isn't just about physical people. This is about spirit beings and also nature that is around you. You know, we did a wonderful meditation this morning in my intuitive soul circle to connect through the 8th chakra and with nature, to connect with the fairies, the elements, the elementals, the trees, the oceans, etc. So look at your connection to nature, to the world, to the planet, to the universe. Okay. Oh, I love that. I'm wanting to increase my abundance by selling my art quilts. Oh, I love that. That's beautiful. So then ask for your angels to come in to support you with that, Amy. I'm wishing for peace, clarity, love, renewing, change from Mother Earth. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. Animals, which I love. Ooh, lovely to have a successful career in yoga. Yes, absolutely. So put those out there, whatever it is your heart is desiring right now. Put it in the comments so that we can hold the space for you for that manifestation. We're joining together with this. All right, so our second grouping of cards, we have 4, 5, and 6, right? And we also have this piece of Larimar, this beautiful piece of Larimar. Ooh, it's a little bit out of focus right there. So you see that? That has this gorgeous light blue, a little bit darker blue, has white through it. It almost looks like the Caribbean Ocean and the foam on the Caribbean Ocean. So think about that for a moment with that blue of the ocean, the turquoise of the ocean. What would that mean? What would that mean for you? For me, this is saying that some secret that is deep within your emotions is coming to the surface. So for you, if you chose Larimar, it feels like this might be an emotional time, that something is coming to the surface for you. Maybe a memory, maybe an understanding, maybe a past life, maybe beliefs, and you're understanding where those beliefs have come from, those patterns in your life, where they've come from, because there's a pattern on here as well. This is a very special stone. It supposedly connects you with Atlantis, with a previous lifetime where there was a deep connection with rituals and the earth, but also deep connection with technology. And you know, turquoise is a color that links you in with technology and the new age. So there could be right now a trigger for you around healing, not just for yourself, but healing for others. It could be that you are triggered to right now support the earth, support those people who need help, support people who are in need of healing. And it might be that you feel that you really want to be a healer, that you really want to be an astrologer, that you really want to be a psychic, that you really want to be an environmentalist or a historian, something where you want to help people on the planet and support them in some way. So I feel that that's what's coming through with the Larimar is about, and just as I was talking about that, there was something lighter on my video and I felt like there was something around as well. So it feels like there may be your guides and angels around you, maybe your loved ones as well. You might be having dreams at this moment, might be having dreams right now that are connecting you with your loved ones. So take notice of those dreams. And if you're not, then ask to communicate with your loved ones in your dreams, because I feel that that is what this stone is saying as well. There's communication that's in this stone. Turquoise, color of communication. All right, so our 3 cards for grouping number 2. Our first card, this is a 4 card. If you chose number 4, then this is you as well. This is the 2 of Cups. So look at that card and see if there's anything in it that draws your attention. What are you drawn to in that card and what does it mean for you? So when I look at that card, I see those 6 yellow flowers and it's almost as if there's a connection to balance that's there. There's a connection to 3. 3 is abundance and there's a connection to 6. 6 is Venus, which is love. So here there's an abundance of love, there's balance that's there. Again, there's relationship, that's energy that's there. And the cups are about your emotions. So it could be that your emotions are going to calm, they're starting to calm, but it may be that you've just got a little bit, because there are waves on this ocean right here. Maybe it's a little bit bumpy at the moment, but I feel that this is saying it's going to be okay. You can ride the waves and you're opening up, there is growth that is there for you. With the yellow is letting go of your fear, but the yellow is also about joy. It's about happiness. It's about power and success as well. So that's in the yellow, your solar plexus is right there. And I feel that this card is also saying that you can do anything that you put your mind to. That's the yellow energy. in balance. Make sure that it's in balance for you. So yes, 6 yellow roses, the solar plexus. It's the energy of the solar plexus, isn't it? With that yellow vibration. So opening up, enormous growth is there for you. All right. So our next card in the second grouping, and this is the number 5 card. This is Prince of Swords. So look at that card. This is for you if you chose number 5, and it's in our second grouping if you chose that as well. Prince of Swords. Now, the Prince of Swords almost looks as if there is a direction that's here, isn't it? There's butterflies, so that is transformation. And then there's the magic of the ravens, and they're moving in a particular direction. Here, it almost looks like doesn't know where he's going, and now he does. There is almost looks like a navigation right here. It looks like the directions are there, and I feel as if something is clearing the way for you to know the direction that you need to take. You know which way you need to go. And notice the 2 is there again in the 2 ravens. The 2 is there. So that 2 seems to be very important for you because you had 2 in the first card. If you chose this is a grouping, then that 2 is there again. So if you chose just this card, we've got 2 and then we've got 3. That is very feminine, very female. 2 is the moon, 3 is Jupiter, and it's also the vibration of a feminine. So there is a feminine vibration here. So it's saying that you have ideas, that there's creativity that's coming up. And with this inspiration, the clouds are parting, you're able to see where you need to go. There is magic that's there. With the ravens, and I feel that it's ancient magic. There's almost a sense of old magic is coming in, or an old understanding, and I feel like you may have this. There's almost a sense of a memory that's coming up, of a thought, of information, of a time when you lived and things were pushed down. It's almost like you couldn't see what was happening, and all the old knowledge, all the ancient wisdom was hidden. And I feel that this is saying that now it's opening up for you. So it may be that you're going to take a course. It could be that you're going to do some training. It could be that you have decided that now is the time for you to take a step into the light, for you to be seen. It could be that you are cutting away all those, again, old beliefs that come from ancestral lines, and now you're able to see so much clearer that path forward for you. And it's not just about now, it's about stepping into the future. Yeah. All right. Oh my goodness, that's exciting. So our final card for the second grouping, and this is the number 6. If you chose number 6, playfulness. This is coming from the angels, playfulness. So look at that. It's time to play. And, you know, sometimes we get bogged down, don't we, with, oh, I have to be serious, or I've got to do this, or I've got to do that, and we forget about play. Yesterday, I was going to be working all day because I work 7 days a week. But it felt like it was important to have friends, to connect with friends and have that sense of play. And when we have that sense of play, sometimes it brings a new energy up. It invokes a new sense of joy and happiness with that playfulness. And we watch, you know, when you watch animals play, when I watch my cats play, it can get a little bit rough, but they need that play. If they don't have the play, then it's almost like they don't have that bright spark, that inspiration that is within them. So for you, what does playfulness mean? And it could be in your language. It could be playfulness with the invocations, with the prayers that you're saying. It's come back into this place of play, and that will help you to release the seriousness that is on the planet right now. Is coming back to that sense of play. What can you do to bring playfulness back into your life? Let us know. All right, so did that resonate with you? We're coming into our third grouping. And we have this beautiful stone, which is chrysoprase. Now, chrysoprase, to me, is very much about deepening and connecting to the heart, a heart healer. But when I'm looking at this chrysoprase, it feels like there's a connection with standing tall. And I feel like it's owning your communication or owning something that you have to share. So I feel that if you chose this particular stone, then there is something that you need to share right now. It feels like it's sacred. It feels like it's coming from your heart. It feels like it's something that you need to say. And it could be something that is so beautiful and you just want to share this beauty that is coming from your heart. It could be a truth that you've held on to, and there's a nice way to share it because that green is balanced. There's a balanced way to share it. So what truth do you need to share right now? And I feel that that will help to heal your heart. There's a heart healing that is there. I feel like there's some pain that is in this particular stone. So it might be that this sharing is painful as well. It doesn't have to be painful for those people that are receiving the sharing. It could be that it's painful for you to share. So whatever this is, it's time to release it. Now, I'm just being inspired by the sense that this looks like a leaf. So I feel that part of this healing for you will be supported by some kind of tree medicine or plant medicine, flower medicine. Something like Bach flower remedies maybe would support you. Tree remedies, flower remedies will support you right now. That's the feeling. What comes up for you? All right, so we have our final set of cards. This is for anyone who chose a grouping of 3. This is the number 7 card. So this one is Rejoice, Woman of Cups. When you look at that card, what do you see in it? What resonates with you at this moment? What are you being drawn to? What image on that card? What does it mean for you? So when I look at that card, I see the moon. The moon image, can't get my finger right there, the moon image, it's right there. It's a full moon. So there's this sense, I feel that with that full moon, that it's saying, especially if we've just moved through the new moon, we've just come through a new moon yesterday, right? And now we're moving into the full moon. So I feel that this is saying that you are growing. There is growth that is there. The feminine side of you is growing. The female part of you is growing. And this could be your emotions, could be your intuitions, could be your psychic sense, your healing abilities. All this is growth, and the emotional side, the sensitive side of you. So that sensitive side is growing. There is nothing on here that is negative, that is showing something that's super negative for you. It's really saying that you are loving this growth, that you are loving this sensitivity and this connection to your emotional self. You are loving this. So rejoice is right there in that card. Rejoice. Even if you're feeling really, really sensitive right now, it's a wonderful feeling to be sensitive. Rejoice in that. And maybe cleanse through anything that you're picking up that just doesn't align with you at this moment, right? Our next card, this is number 8. This is the wish card again. Can you believe that came up twice? We have 3 sets of cards and we're using all these different cards, and the wish card came up twice. So here we have for number 8, look at those beautiful butterflies that are there, all that transformation. These are the lotus flowers of the chakras that are opening up. You are opening up. Your angels are just dropping in this blessing that is coming into your heart. So what are you wishing for? If you chose number 8, and of course 8 is a fabulous number, isn't it? It's like as above, so below. I always love that. So when you look at that and when you tune into your wish, what wish do you want? Do you desire? What is it you want to bring into your life? What are you missing? What's missing in your life at this moment? What is missing? Right? And our final card is healing. That is missing. This is for the number 9. If you chose number 9, or if you chose the grouping 3, then this is your card, healing. So this is she's just stroking her hair. I'm just thinking it was a pendulum. She's just stroking her hair. And it's around the crown chakra, it's around that third eye. It's just opening up again. It could be opening up your sensitivity, your psychic sensitivity, and healing that. But I feel that this is saying rest and connect. You know, in your sleep, we can connect in our sleep to loved ones that are on the physical plane, in the spirit plane. We can connect to our guides and angels during sleep. We can connect to our spirit, our soul, our higher self during wake time as well. But during sleep time, sometimes it can be easier so that you can let go of anything that's not serving you at this moment. So is the sound unclear? Just a minute. Let me just go into here and see if I can change something and see if that makes any difference. So we'll see if that makes any difference. So with this, the healing vibration, healing energy is coming in. So you lost that. Did you lose the sound? Let me just see if I can go back in there and change that again and see if that makes a difference. I'm going to put that in again. If it doesn't make a difference, then I'll need to record this separately for this part of it and then maybe put it up again. See if that sounds vibrating. Isn't that interesting that it came in with this card? Oh my goodness, that's really interesting. So it doesn't, you know, it doesn't make any difference. I think that it's just the internet, it's technology, it's Mercury retrograde. This is what we get with Mercury retrograde. So it's just moving through. There's nothing I can do that makes a change to it. So healing, that's what we're bringing in. And this being that's bringing the healing is wearing the blue, that blue vibration. And blue, what does that mean for you? Blue could be about your purpose. Blue could be about bringing in peace, bringing in calm, bringing in healing, bringing in communication, or maybe even Archangel Michael as well with that blue energy. It could be that it's bringing in Archangel Sandalphon with that blue because that's a turquoise energy too. So there's healing. Can I read it again? No, because I haven't said anything. I haven't said anything that's any different from what I'm already saying. And that healing energy, what does that mean for you? What does that vibration mean for you? Healing. So to heal means to be made whole again, means to be made whole again. So how can you be made whole at this moment? What do you need? What do you need in your life that will help you to become whole again? That is the answer. That is the question. What's the answer for you? Yeah. All right then. So healing downloads. I love that. It's getting healing downloads. So I'm glad that that sound improved at the end. It seems that no matter what I did, it didn't make any difference. It's just part of technology. That's what happens. So I will thank you so much for being here. And remember to get my free gift, which is an angel meditation. It's 4 minutes, 44 seconds long. That connects you with your angels. And of course, I will let you know when you can sign up for the 44-day program, 44-day live meditations, sacred connections, so that we can connect to our guides and angels, all our loved ones in spirit, everybody who supports us on our spirit team and beyond, that energy beyond. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for letting me know that that final card just kind of cut out with the sound, but hopefully you got that. And I will send you lots of love. Bye for now. Bye for now. And thank you so much for being here. I love you guys.